Hello and welcome to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Coming up, the stage is set for softball postseason, but first, today's top stories. Washington residents will experience higher water and sewer rates following an approved ordinance change by the City Council. The new rates, effective July 1st, reflect a 9.5% increase for water and a 5% increase for sewer usage. The decision was made during budget discussions for the new fiscal year to ensure sufficient funds for operating expenses, capital improvement projects, and debt obligations. City Administrator Deanna McCusker emphasized the necessity of the water rate increase to meet all obligations of the Water Department. Residential customers in the city will now pay $5.46 per 100 cubic feet of water used, while the base charge remains unchanged at $19.55 per month. Both residential and non-residential sewer rates have risen to $4.91 per 100 cubic feet of water used, with base rates unaffected. Alexis Wagner, a student from Mount Pleasant, had the opportunity to participate in the National Electric Cooperative Youth Tour of Washington, D.C., sponsored by Access Energy Cooperative. Alongside 37 student leaders from Iowa, Wagner spent June 18th to the 23rd engaging in a week-long leadership development program. The tour provided insights into government, the electrical cooperative business model, and the current energy industry issues. Students met their elected representatives in the U.S. House and Senate, explored historic sites, and even organized their own snack cooperative. For 65 years, the Electrical Cooperative Youth Tour has been a collaborative effort among local electric cooperatives like Access Energy Cooperative, statewide trade associations, and the National Rural Electric Cooperative Association. Additionally, the students participate in the Rural Electric Youth Day, sponsored by NRECA, where they learned from public figures and inspirational speakers, including Paralympic medalist Mike Schlappi. To learn more about Access Energy Cooperative's 2024 Youth Tour program, visit their website or search for Iowa Youth Tour on social media platforms. Lake Darling State Park is among 7 beaches in Iowa, where the Department of Natural Resources has issued a swimming advisory due to high algae toxin levels. Lake Darling's microcystine value, a toxin produced by blue-green algae, was measured at 10.407 UG per liter, exceeding the action threshold of 8. While harmful levels of E. coli bacteria were not detected, the presence of microcystine poses risks. Ingesting or inhaling water with microcystine can lead to gastrointestinal symptoms, respiratory issues, skin rashes, and even liver failure. Lake Darling has consistently received swimming advisories since 2020, with 14 advisories of E. coli and 2 for microcystine. Although the DNR does not close beaches, the advisory signals a serious situation. Lake Darling's condition highlights the impact of excess nutrients from agricultural runoff, contributing to algae bloom and subsequent toxin production. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the weather and sports.
Protection is important, especially when you're talking about your dreams, which is why we're going to keep you covered with plans that can save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. That's protection.
Bring the kids and share the memories from steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Maybe your memories are of great food from the North Village to the Log Village, or learning how to square dance over at the Dance Barn. This is the place where memories are made. Make plans now to enjoy the history of the past at the 2023 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 31st through September 4th in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
At 5 Star Community Credit Union, we want to help you lead a better life. We offer competitive rates and convenient appointment times for all kinds of loans: auto, recreational vehicles, home equity, line of credit, holiday, and personal loans. We make it easy to build your credit and enjoy the good things in life.
We invite you to join 5 Star Community Credit Union. We are community-minded and member-focused. Come visit our locations in West Burlington and Mount Pleasant, or online at 5starcu.org. Federally insured through the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello and welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Coming up, your 5-day forecast, but first, obituaries. James John Anthony Joseph Vanninger of Mount Union passed away on July 3rd at the age of 88. A massive Christian burial will be held at 10:30 a.m. July 10th at St. Mary's Catholic Church. Elliott Funeral Chapel is in charge of the arrangements. Sarah Mae Craig of Fairfield passed away on July 2nd at the age of 69. No services will be held. Murphy Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Amy Jo Wolcott of Richland passed away on July 3rd at the age of 53. A funeral service will be held at 11 a.m. July 8th at the Richland Methodist Church. Gold Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. That was obituaries. It is now time for your 5-day forecast. It has been a much cooler day with a high of 79 degrees and mostly sunny skies. Tomorrow will be even cooler with a high of 75 degrees, and there is a chance of rain in the evening. Temperatures will start to rise over the weekend with a high of 79 and partly cloudy skies on Saturday, and a high of 82 and mostly sunny skies on Sunday. Finally, on Monday, it will be 86 with clear skies. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at sports.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you, and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tony Starr and Mike Welcher in Mount Pleasant today.
At Brown Shoe Fit, we pride ourselves on traditional sit and fit service that's been serving the Mount Pleasant area since 1952. At Brown's, we have shoes for the whole family. From kids to adults, we carry the finest footwear for every occasion. Whether you're looking for something for work, casual wear, or exercise, we've got you covered. And don't forget about our selection of safety toe footwear for both men and women. Come visit us 6 days a week and experience the best in traditional sit and fit service. Brown Shoe Fit, where quality and tradition meet.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. It is now time for sports. In a crucial match for both teams, the Fairfield and Mount Pleasant baseball teams will face off for the last time in the 2023 season at the Maple Leaf Athletic Complex in Mount Pleasant. This game holds significant importance as the season is on the line for both rivals. The Panthers will host the Trojans at 7 p.m. on Friday night as part of the Class 3A District 5 bracket. During the regular season, Fairfield had a 2-1 record against Mount Pleasant. In their previous encounters, Fairfield won 13-0 in Game 1, while Mount Pleasant secured a 7-6 victory in Game 2. The winner of this game will advance to face either Marion or South Tama in the next round. Players to watch include Zarek Vanghouse and J.C. Sitar for Mount Pleasant, and Talon Bates and Tate Allen for Fairfield. In the upcoming Southeast Conference Baseball postseason, 3 teams, Mount Pleasant, Washington, and Fairfield, will be in action. Mount Pleasant will face Keokuk, and Washington will battle with Central Lee. Washington's game against Central Lee is a rematch of a previous encounter where the Demons emerged victorious with a score of 14-4. Freshman Leighton Salazar leads Washington with an impressive batting average of .548, while Ella Griner and Colby Griner contributed significantly to the team's offense. Central Lee's junior Shayna Buford poses a threat with her batting average of .579. Mount Pleasant will face Keokuk for the 4th time this season, hoping for a win with contributions from freshman Addison Clark and Kinley White. Both games will commence at 7 p.m. with Washington hosting and Mount Pleasant playing on the road. That is the news for Southeast Iowa. I've been your host, Nick Steffens. This has been your news break, and I will see you next time.